You already know that creatives is the most important aspect of running profitable campaigns. That's why I'm going to show and give you some inspiration with 7 new ad creatives so you can increase your sales and diversify your ad campaigns. You see, the biggest problem that is holding many people back from scaling their campaigns is lack of ad variations. If you're running ads, you know what I'm talking about. You are scaling at a certain point and then you hit that ceiling when you are increasing the budget, but your results start to be unprofitable. And to solve this problem, you simply need more ad diversification. That's why testing is so important. Now, let's dive into those 7 ad creatives so you can finally diversify and scaling your campaigns. The first type of creative that is super compelling and powerful is before versus after consolidated with a user-generated content. Now, you have to keep in mind that Facebook ad policy doesn't really like these before versus after ads. So you have to be very cautious when you are creating this type of content. What I recommend is using this ad with the same scent or the same feeling of before versus after, but do not use the before and after word itself. Here you can be more creative and go out of the box to figure out a way to say before and after ad. And on top of that, we are also adding a UGC right away after we start with that before and after effect. In this way, we are creating a super powerful mutant ad, you name it, and it's working super well because we basically take one already proven ad type and then we are kind of consolidating, we're stacking with another proven ad type. This particular ad creative tells the viewer in just a matter of seconds how this product will impact their life, and on top of that it stacks more social proof by using people in your ads. If you're targeting correctly from the consumer's perspective, it's a no-brainer to go and click on your ad, because it has all the most important aspects of having that proven ad creative, which is showcasing the product and how the product will impact their life and adding social proof. The second type of creative is called 3 reasons why. Now here you can play around with a number, you can have 1, 2, 4, 5 reasons, it doesn't matter. The meaning of this ad is to say to your potential customer why they should choose you instead of your opponents. This ad performs very well, especially at the retargeting campaigns, because here people already know about your brand and at this stage they are actually making their research. Remember, your customers are very smart. Nowadays they make a ton of research to figure out and to see which product actually it makes more sense for them to buy. That's why when it pops up such an ad in front of them with a few reasons why they should choose you, it's much more likely for them to see the value of your product and go and buy from you. The next one is 5 ways to style. Again, you can play around with the number, you can have 3, 4, and this one works much better for if you have a clothing brand or a lifestyle brand, or like if you're selling some jewelry or some type of products that people can wear. Remember that you need to have fast cuts and don't drag too long, because people will stop having that interest of watching the whole video. So why is this working? Well, there is one main reason here. You are adding value upfront before you are asking them to buy. You see, what it happens is that when you are helping people in advance, you are giving them some suggestions where you are adding value in some kind of shape or form. The person who gets your advice, they will appreciate that and they will start having more trust in what you're doing. And with this type of ad, you're making on a much higher scale because you are targeting thousands of people. And it's enough to have a small percentage from people you are targeting that like your ad, that like this type of value in advance, because afterwards it's much easier for them. It's again a no-brainer to learn more about your brand and about your products. You see how this is different from what 90% of brands are doing out there. Usually they simply just put their ad with no strategy behind that and they are asking to buy my product without even knowing me. Okay, next one. This is a must and this should be necessary in your ad account. So what I'm talking about is a raw user-generated content. You see, nowadays people actually pay more attention to this raw type of content. When you're making too polished, when it's super high quality, well, this piece of content will be incentivized in just a matter of seconds that this is an ad. And people usually hate like ads. That's why they will skip your content as soon as possible. Whereas having this raw type of content, sometimes we even forget about it, that this is an ad. Even with me, when I'm swiping through Instagram stories or Instagram reels, I find these raw ads that grabs my attention and I can watch them even twice. So there is no more excuse like we had back then when people were saying, well, I need high quality content in order to run video ads. This is not YouTube. When you're running ads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, people are looking more for this like bad type of content. I want to mention one thing though. If you are selling high ticket products, if you are a luxurious brand, then do not overdo this because you are going to devalue your brand. Make sure to find out that balanced ratio of having content, a piece of creative that looks native and organic to the platform, but at the same time you keep your branding. Next one, I call it a guarantee ad. This is simply product focused with a guarantee text overlay. This one will work quite well for brands who know that they have a very strong guarantee. If you have common guarantees like free returns, then just simply do not include it because most likely it's not gonna work quite well. But if you know deep down that one of your unique selling proposition is your guarantee, go ahead and test this particular ad out. The next ad creative is one that has some similarities with the one that I talked in one of my previous videos. It's called, I think, Proven Creatives or something like that. You can check it out after watching this one because there I'm also adding some more ad creatives you can test and diversify. But what I want to say is that this one is called review, but on top of it you also add some social proof. This is going to be different, and actually I can say that it's going to be more powerful and most likely it's going to convert more if you are adding some social proof. Why? Well, because it just simply boils down to the human nature. When we see that other people have this product where they are interested in some specific item, we naturally want that as well. You make your brand look more legit, and naturally people feel that they have more trust in what you're selling. The next and the last one is called a green screen ad. Well, when you are running this type of creating, what's happening, people feel like this is just a regular post from one of their friends, from one of their brands that they are following, and they completely forget that this is an ad. This one may take your business to the next level because you are connecting with your viewer at the same time. When the potential clients resonate with your brand, with your product, which is exactly what you're doing with this ad, it is much easier for them to take action and buy from you. So these are the 7 ad creatives. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this type of content, as I know that many business owners are struggling with this problem. I might create a series on my channel dedicated to this topic, because we know that social media is changing all the time. That's why we need to refresh our ad creatives as well. So let me know in the comments below. Again, my name is Archie. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I will speak to you next time.